Hey guys, welcome to Slither.io. This is episode 23. Um, and I'm really excited to share this episode with you guys today. So I think we should just get right into it. Uh, so, um, um, uh, mm, hmm, I have an idea. I can't think of anything to say for this particular episode. So I'm gonna give myself an instruction. Uh, hey, Ethan, put in a funny edit right here, and I want it to be a meme that's, uh, let's say, more than, uh, it originates from more than 2 years ago. So it's not, uh, I don't want to date the video with a really recent meme. I want it to be kind of like a throwback. So that should still be on screen right now from the time when I said to put it on. And I want you to take it off uh, right now. Okay. So this is also just a little challenge for me because I don't know how to edit video. And I think one of the best things you can do in life to learn new things is to learn by doing. Um, so hopefully after this episode, I will be a little better at video editing, even if it's just putting up an image over the video. So uh, just a little, just a little life hack from me to you, my audience. Uh, but anyway, uh, enough preaching. I'm just playing some Slither.io. Uh, I'm doing pretty well. One thing that I realized after recording the second batch of episodes and watching them back, the second batch was episodes 8 through 21. Um, but I noticed that sometimes the deaths look like the when I lose the game, it looks like I do it on purpose, but it really is just uh, it's like when you're talking over a game, your brain is not fully in the game, which makes it so that you play worse, which is what happens to me. I'm actually extremely good at this, and off camera, I regularly get close to the leaderboards. Uh, I haven't gotten on it yet, um, but I'm still very good at this, and don't let any of my silly little deaths fool you into thinking that I am just a little scrub at this game. Uh, I just wanted to clear up that misconception, and I do not intentionally die in this game ever. So yeah, uh, this has been sort of a heavy episode so far. So um, I'll tell a little joke I've been telling all my friends recently because I think it's hilarious. Um, Here's how it starts. Why do divers always fall backwards off of the boat? I'll give you some time to think of an answer. So, the reason that divers always fall backwards off of the boat is because if they fell forward, they would just fall into the boat. Hilarious. At least I think so. I'm not that great at delivering jokes, so I'm sure that uh, someone out there can take that and really run with it and get a good laugh from their friends. Um, so just knowing that that might happen brings me joy. Uh, unfortunately, there was no one here to laugh at that with me right now, so I feel kind of like a dork, just telling a joke in my room. But I think that's okay. Uh, Nothing wrong with a little practice for no one but yourself, and I suppose my audience. I'm kind of running things to talk about because I'm doing so well. Haha. Sorry, guys. No short episode today. Uh, how am I doing? I'm looking down at the bottom left, and I'm seeing that I'm in 25th, which is pretty great. But I always want to shoot for the moon, so I'm gonna keep going, and I'm aiming for number 10, and then after that probably some numbers that are smaller than 10. Um, I'm looking at the leaderboards right now. Number 1 looks like his name is Mages Eat a Banana. I'm really not sure what that means, because I don't even think, I think mages are non-fictional. Maybe in like older times people believed in magic and that sort of thing, but yeah, I don't think mages actually exist. But bananas do exist, so this is kind of a tricky thing to figure out. This person's tag, Mages Eat a Banana. And then in second place we have someone named 17, which I would expect the number 2 because they're in second place, but sometimes numerology fails us, and we just have to accept that numbers aren't what they seem like they should be. In third place we have Slither Mexico King number 1. Now, that very well could be the truth. He could be playing for Mexico and be the top one in this lobby. But as far as this lobby goes, he's number 3, so he's just lying. I really like number 5's tag, Wiggle While You Work. That's kind of hard to say. Wiggle while you work. Wiggle while you work. Maybe it's just the word while. That's kind of hard to say. But particularly in that tag, it's a bit of a, not a tongue twister, it's more in the throat that makes it hard to say. Wiggle while you work. Just because of all the W's. But I think it's funny. I would laugh at that. We got the guy in 9th says last game, so I would say he's having a pretty great last game if it really is his last game. That could just be the name that he uses, so people give him some sympathy. But I'm just gonna take his word. I wish that guy luck. Maybe he can get to first. I think I'll try and make a play here, because I'm at 15 now. And I've just been kind of meandering about collecting whatever I see, but maybe I can go for, I'm big enough where I could probably wrap around somebody. That's a late game strat that I could try and go for. I just got to be careful. Because when you're aiming for a goal, inevitably people will get in your way, and sometimes you have to go off of your intended trajectory to get where you need to be. Sorry, I keep messing up my words. I could use a sip of water, but both of my hands are occupied. Well, I suppose I only need one hand. No, I need two hands to open my water bottle. and then one to play the game over here. So that's that's gonna have to be resolved at a later time. Uh, Look at this little dude. I'm so sorry about that. Um, Nothing to be done about that. I'm just gonna circle around myself. Oh, I'm smaller than I thought I was. Where's my other end? Here it is. There's no one in here. So, no reason to keep that circle going. Let me find, oh, that's nice. That could have been bad. The way I feel about the circling around people's strat is, if people see you actively trying to circle them, they're immediately going to try to escape. So you got to kind of start making the circle and hope someone just kind of goes into it, you know? At least that's what I think. Oh, look at that! Oh, well, I was on the leaderboard for a second, but I guess someone else passed me. If you guys missed it, can you please rewind the video like 10 seconds or so, and you'll see me on the